Hi everyone, and welcome to this video tutorial on using end-to-end encryption with Zeems. In today's digital world, securing email communication is more important than ever. Zeems offers a user-friendly way to encrypt your emails, ensuring only the intended recipient can read them. Let's dive into the process. It's important to note that no plugins are required when composing emails. This means you can use your preferred email client, whether it's a mobile device, Microsoft Outlook, or a web-based interface. In this example, I will be using Microsoft Outlook and want to email my lawyer with some financial documents related to an ongoing litigation. My goal is to ensure that only my lawyer can see this email. The only additional step I need to take before hitting the send button is to include the word encrypt in the subject line. This word acts as a configurable trigger for the system to initiate end-to-end encryption. This control over the encryption process ensures my emails are secure and only accessible to the intended recipient. Now let's see how the recipient gets this message. I am pretending to be the lawyer who receives this message for demonstration purposes. Notice that instead of seeing the actual message, I see an email asking me to create a password. This one-time step creates a password to access this encrypted email and any future messages sent to the same recipient. I click this button to create a password for myself. Finally, the system will display emails that were sent to me in the past. I can click any message to view it. Using the quick reply section, I can even send a quick response to the original sender. Zeems offers two ways to encrypt messages. The first is to ask the recipient to log into the Zeems interface with their password, which I used earlier to demonstrate this feature. The second method is to create a password-protected PDF document. In this case, the system will convert an email to a password-protected PDF file, which can only be opened by the intended recipient. The administrator who manages Zeems for your organization can configure this behavior. There are three ways to specify a password for encryption. The first is to prompt the recipient to create their own password, which I demonstrated earlier in the video. Another method is to specify a password after the trigger word in the subject line. The actual value for the password must be enclosed inside two parentheses. Finally, the administrator or a user can specify passwords for recipients they frequently send messages to. The last option is handy for a doctor's office who wants to send confidential emails to their patients. That concludes this short video. I encourage you to watch the configuration video if you're the administrator in your company and want to configure this option in Zeems.